The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are looking to defend their crown as NFC South champions, and they start off by having a solid 2025 NFL draft. My name's Tyler, here with my brother Ryan, and we're going to break down the Bucs draft for you here in a second. But before we do that, Ryan's getting married here in a couple of weeks, so send him an early wedding present by smashing that subscribe button, leaving a like and a comment. Let us know what you think of the Bucs 2025 draft. And Ryan, let's kick it off here. They started off with the Emeka Egbuka, receiver out of Ohio State, in the first round, then followed it up with the cornerback from Notre Dame, Benjamin Morrison, who would have been a top 10 pick if he had stayed healthy, in my opinion. Then they got another corner in Jacob Parrish out of Kansas State. Then back-to-back edge rushers with David Walker from Central Kansas in the first round with a really cool story. Elijah Roberts from SMU in the fifth round. Then wrapped it up with receiver out of Oregon, Tez Johnson. Ryan, what do you think of the Buccaneers 2025 NFL draft?
I mean, I like it. I think. Well, hold on. Let me take a step back. I like the players that they took. The Emeka Egbuka pick still kind of stifles me a little bit. You just re-signed Chris Godwin. You had Jalen McMillan, who had a great rookie season last year. I felt like there could have been better value there, like for the spot. But I like the player. That was probably about right where he was going to go. We usually had him mocked to Denver at 20. So one pick ahead of that is not a problem. Benjamin Morrison is a really good player. He's just a little bit of an injury risk. I like Jacob Parrish as kind of a slot corner. Was pretty good at Kansas State. David Walker, Elijah Roberts were two of my favorite day 3 edge rusher prospects. David Walker specifically, I think is really twitched up. He's just a little shorter and has some shorter arms, but absolutely dominated FCS competition. Like looked like a bully out there a lot. And Tez Johnson was extremely productive at Oregon. He's just 152 pounds or whatever. And
Yeah.
that's a problem at the NFL level. So they made 7 picks. Were these all their 7 original picks?
No, they only made 6 picks.
Oh, 6 picks. I think
Yeah.
these were all 6 of their
Yeah.
original picks. They traded one away. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was fine. I just really questioned the fit at the top with Emeka Egbuka. I like the player. I think that's where he's going to go. But you just paid Chris Godwin $20-something million, and you're going to go and draft basically another Chris Godwin.
Well, what's funny is like this specific example came up and like before they re-signed Chris Godwin, and we're having that debate with the Buccaneers fans, which was a lot of fun. You guys ended up winning as they did re-sign Chris Godwin, but this was a point though of kind of what I said is Emeka Egbuka is kind of a Chris Godwin replacement. Like don't spend your $20 million elsewhere. Now that being said though, because we were talking with Dad about it today, and Chris Godwin has gotten banged up several times over the past couple of years, coming off a pretty serious ankle injury as
Yeah.
well. And also, too, you kind of go look at this receiving room. I mean, it's a blessing when you have a receiver like Mike Evans, who is like, that's similar to a quarterback. He's a receiver one. How can we get some other guys to help him out? But like the dude's a
Yeah.
stud, anyways. He's getting older. He's going to retire. He is going to retire here eventually. You know, you don't know when. Chris Godwin, they drafted him in 2017, but he's had an ACL injury now, a pretty gruesome ankle injury now as well. And then if I go look at some of the other guys behind him, they drafted Jalen McMillan, who came on strong towards the end of last year, Trey Palmer in 2023, and a bunch of other guys who are undrafted as well. Guys who are solid, provided some good minutes, but definitely not like key marquee guys. I could see an argument for them now of like now as you got to make Egbuka is like you're preparing though for like this next phase as well, like for life after Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, because it is just a 3-year deal. I'm pretty sure the team even has an out after the second year. So I can see that. And then same thing too, like with adding on Tez Johnson later on, like maybe we find a diamond in the rough here with the speedster as well. And I bring up that point here too, is same thing then too, why they went back-to-back corners and back-to-back edge rushers is then those were the 2 other areas of major needs for this team was cornerbacks and then adding on some more edge rushers to go
Yeah.
alongside like Yaya Diaby and Vita Vea, who's obviously the nose tackle, but still get some more running mates with them. So I think their draft was very targeted on what they think their primary needs are, which is then getting younger, more athletic guys in the receiving room. Not saying it's a major issue now, but I also
In a
think
couple
too,
years.
yeah, in a couple years. I also think too, I would be a hypocrite if I was like, "Hey, you paid this veteran guy a lot of money, and then you just drafted a younger guy at the same position in the draft and say it was a horrible idea." So, as a Falcons fan, if you don't get it, do a little research and you figure it out.
Yeah.
Because it having no contingency plan, I think can help out. While Chris Godwin, if he wants to stay in Tampa Bay and take the money, and you want to pay him, then sorry, I guess it's a win-win. So, uh, I same thing though as what you said, and I feel like we're gonna say this a bunch with a lot of these drafts. I like the players that they picked. Like I really do like the players that they picked. I thought maybe Jacob Parrish a little higher than I would have gone, but at the same time though too, this was that kind of draft. It was a traits draft. It was pretty deep overall. So if you didn't think he was going to be there in the fourth round, take your guy there as well.
Was
So like I'm not going to criticize that too much.
the fourth, like one of the top of the fourth round corners, like early day 3.
Yeah,
And it's like the Bucks picked at what was that? 84.
something like that. Yeah,
And it's like, well, we'd have to trade up to get him on day 3. There's not really probably anybody that they like loved way more than him there. It's like let's just take him here, like and he fits.
yeah.
He definitely would not have made it to their next pick in day
Like
3. So
121 or something like that.
yeah,
So
yeah, he would not have made it there. And so I feel like that was fine. This is like to me, this is the quintessential average draft. Like
well, this is a
you made
draft of a
6 picks.
team. This is a draft of a team that's won their division 3, 4 years in a row, and you get
Yeah.
some good younger guys that can come in and replace some of the veterans if they pan out,
It- So
and they've got really good value overall. So, in general, like I give this draft, I would say a B to B plus if I'm being honest. It's like
yeah,
nothing really to hate about it. Nothing really to be like there's some risk with it, like Benjamin Morrison, for example, like how's he gonna translate over? If he translate over, like, and he comes back to the guy that we all know he was, like this could be an A draft. No, really,
yeah.
because getting him in the second round is huge.
So I like to me, my average draft is a C. That's what I'm going to give this. Like, I think that this is like they just hit the ball in the fairway with a lot of these picks, and like they didn't drive the green, but like they're just in the fairway. And so I feel like that's like deserving of a C.
Fair,
So
fair.
but I like the players they picked. A little confused with the Emeka Egbuka one, but hey, who knows? Let's go ahead. Let's wrap up this video here. If you guys have not already, please go ahead and like and subscribe. That is the best way to help out the channel. While you're down there, leave a comment on what you thought of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2025 draft class. Do you love it? Do you hate it? What would you have done differently? And that we'll see you guys next time.